Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have your own reading, Capricorn. And we have your oracle cards here. And let's see what we have. But we start out the reading with these cards here. And we start out with the gesture, right? And this is him taking a quantum leap here. He's like the Joker, right? And of course, right? And so not the Joker, but he's kind of like the Fool, a little bit like the Joker, but he's more like the Fool, right? And the Jester is always having fun. The Jester used to be the one who was entertaining the king. But you know, here they're showing him like the Fool jumping across from one cliff to another. This is a quantum leap. This is a huge change for somebody. And I feel like somebody wants to do this. They want a huge change in their life. They want to have the courage to make that quantum leap. And we see somebody here making a decision about it. Most likely, this is, I feel like this came up in your other reading. It could have. And maybe it was a while ago. But this is the evil taskmaster. And he has to do something that is seen as kind of evil. Or he sees it as evil or mean, cruel to somebody. And here he is, you know, trying to figure out how to do something by consulting this book. Like the information is in there how to do it, how to carry out his task. The skull is on the floor, or I should say the ground, right? And the skull is on the ground. And back of him is kind of like, it's this archway that looks very much like a rainbow here. It looks kind of like the Holy Grail. And this is, he wants to do something that will help his life a lot better, but a lot, not a lot better, which will improve his life, right? But I feel like he might have to end it with somebody because the skull is here. Maybe it's not an ending, but here we have the hourglass as well. So there could be, maybe he thinks timing is, you know, is important. We have the rebellion card, the little boy. You know, you could tell he's a little rich boy because he has like the matching top to his, you know, his shorts here. He has a little rich kid here. And here he's running away from the house, right? The house is way back there, and here's his toys he dropped here. And he's, you know, he's running away from his mother like, I don't want the life I don't want this life. I'm going to run away to go be in the circus, or I doubt it, but I'm just saying there isn't a circus anymore, is there? But he's running away here from what she has offered him. And that's what somebody wants, to rebel and take this quantum leap, right? They might have to make a decision or do something about it first because the taskmaster is there. We have trapped in fear, Capricorn. I don't know if you're trapped in fear or this is the person who's making this, trying to make a quantum leap. It doesn't look like they're doing it, actually. It looks like they are planning on doing it or trying to do something else that will be the catalyst for them to take this plunge or this quantum leap, which is a huge change in your life. It's a complete paradigm shift. It can be like, well, you know, I'm going to be a missionary in, I don't know, Costa Rica or Bolivia. And then, you know, when you come back, you're going to be the CEO of, I don't know, of a makeup company. I mean, it doesn't have to be a makeup company. I'm just saying it's a huge change. And we also have, this indecision, and we see Little Red Riding Hood standing here, and she doesn't know which way to go. No, because, you know, maybe it says take a left and go to the wolf, and take a right and go see Capricorn. I'm not sure what these signs say, but she's wearing a red cloak, and this is a number 8, almost like this 8, kind of like 8s are really about progress, right? Maybe somebody is trapped in fear to make some progress. They could. This is supposed to be the 8 of Swords, trapped in fear. We have the Deceit card here. We have this kind of ugly, this ugly man here, yeah, with his long hair. And he, not, you know, his hair doesn't make him ugly, but he's just ugly. And he's doing something here. He's deceiving somebody. He looks like he's opening a box. He looks like he's going to, like, I don't know, do a trick, or not a trick, cast a spell or something, kind of. He's doing something there. And we have the rabbit, and this talks about too much concern about sex. And the apple, temptation will test you. Somebody could be tested. This person, whoever your person is, Capricorn, or you, will be tested. Maybe this test is going on now. Maybe somebody is tested by the temptation and they want to take this quantum leap here. Because they're totally into sex over here, Capricorn. Right? This bunny rabbit here. And somebody told me that a long time ago that they use sex when sometimes they talk about like a rabbit, because rabbits, I think they have, I don't know if they must keep making love over and over again. We have the male, something like that, the male and the female rabbit. We have diligence and going forward. Somebody is trying to be, maybe they are going to be diligent, maybe they're being diligent now. But usually when the taskmaster shows up, it kind of talks about something has to be done before somebody can take this quantum leap. Maybe they're undecided, right? That's why that card is there. They probably are undecided because they have to do something here that they don't like to do. The taskmaster doesn't, he's seen as doing something cruel, or he doesn't really want to be cruel. It's kind of really what it is, but yeah. And so, you know, and then the deception is here, deceit. I'm not sure who's being deceived. There could be more than just you, Capricorn. There could be two other people. There could be here. And let's see, diligence and going forward. And then we have this card too about, this card talks about somebody who has dreams. And we see like the fairy tale looking kind of, all these toys are here and the horse. And then the horse is within the globe here. And then we see Pinocchio. Yeah, Pinocchio showing up here with his big nose. And then we see the doll over here. And this talks about somebody who's dreaming of their fantasies, kind of. And sometimes it can talk about being stuck and kind of just going after these fantasies. And that's what somebody's doing here. They find you highly sexual or sensual. Here they do, Capricorn, because it says the apple, temptation will test you. And the interesting thing is the apple is here on the tree, and the branch here is turning into a snake. OMG. And the braid is here. There's a lot of cards here. I didn't think it was, yeah. We have the braid, and the braid talks about somebody could be having like an identity crisis. Let's see what it says here. Or, yeah, the opinions of others. Like people, somebody cares about what other people think. And you just think like my mom used to say, you don't pay my rent, so NOYB, none of your business. I don't care to know about your opinion. Right? And that's the truth. This is why, you know, teenagers are like, well, when you can pay the rent yourself, then you can do whatever you want, right? But for now, you need to come home at a normal hour. Let's see what we have. And we have survival and identity. Somebody's, yeah, that's what I mean about an identity crisis. Somebody could be in kind of survival mode here. And they are questioning their identity. And what I mean by that is, who are they? And what do they want to be? Right? Not who do they want to be or what, but like usually where do they want to be in their life, or who do they want to be with? Yeah, so let's see what we have for Capricorn. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands right here. Let's see what we have for you guys, Capricorn. Let's see what we have in the heart of the matter for Capricorn. Show me the heart of the matter for Capricorn. It is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is somebody you could be, this could be about somebody where you are inspired, definitely. For Capricorn, this could be you making good money on your job. Show me the energy for Capricorn. Could be, for sure. We have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Your person might be a fire sign. The Four of Cups is here. These two cards can talk about somebody who is indulging, right? Kind of indulging, like over here. Too much concern with sex. Temptation will test you. It can talk about that, but these cards are not clarified, and that is not entirely complete or absolute. No, it's not. We have the Six of Wands. We have to do the reading first. Queen of Pentacles showing up. And let's get another card. Show me the energy for Capricorn. For Capricorn, please. Queen of Wands reversed. You have the Three of Swords, Capricorn. Let's see what else you have here. This is how other people affect you. Somebody could be in another relationship that's problematic, and it's like you feel like it's spilling over to you. This could be the person. This could be this person who I believe wants to take a quantum leap, but I feel like they are not sure they're going to do it. Kind of looks that way. We do have diligence in going forward, but for me it looks like a clear decision has to be made. Maybe you want this person to be diligent going forward, Capricorn. You could. You could be saying, why don't you just be like an earth sign and, you know, we take care of business. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. The Fool is how you're affecting somebody. The Lovers is here. Your outcome is going to be right here. face down, right? We're going to see that in the extended. But let's see, we have a reading here. We sure do, right? And so, you know, in the heart of the matter here, you're invested in somebody, it looks like. Or like, yeah. And we have the Queen of Cups. Let's have a look here at this Four of Cups. It talks about somebody excess, like indulging, like excess. And this can kind of talk about somebody is maybe seeing more than one person simply because of the excess. You can talk about that, right? Let's see what we have. It looks like somebody, to me it looks like somebody's with somebody and you want them to take this quantum leap, Capricorn. There's really kind of no other way to see this. Or you want to take a quantum leap on somebody here and you feel like somebody feels like they don't want to deal with what they have. Like the little boys running away. I don't want this life. I feel like you're probably dealing with somebody who doesn't want to be with somebody else. That's kind of how it looks here. OMG. It looks like they are undecided. They could be thinking of a sneaky plan to escape somebody because the Deceit card is here next to the Indecision card. Let's see what they say about the Four of Cups. Yeah, let's see what they say about that. The Four of Cups is excess, disillusionment. Yeah, you're disillusioned. Yeah, right? And in Spanish, this is what they say. When somebody lies to you, they say, I think they say desilusión. Then it's like you've been, like kind of like you've been tricked and you're kind of like, somebody put an illusion in front of you and you feel disappointed. That's what that is. It's like a disappointment about something that only appears to be an illusion. Disillusion or disillusionment here. We have disenchantment. This is unhappiness, weariness, disgust. You might be tired. Yeah, I feel like you are dissatisfied and tired about a situation here. Yeah. And, you know, this Queen of Cups is showing up. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but you might feel, I'm tired of being compassionate in this situation because I'm not getting my needs met. You look like you're dealing with somebody who can't make up their mind in their life. That's kind of how it looks here. Unless these are your, like, kind of your energies, right? We have the Knight of Wands showing up. And this is, you know, showing up as maybe what you want. It could be your goal. It could be what you are expecting at the very least, kind of. Let's see what else we have. The High Priestess reversed. And the Knight of Wands. Let me see, did I flip these cards? That Knight of Wands could be a fire sign that you want. Like somebody, Aries, Leo, or Sag, right? Maybe it's this Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And here, I feel like you might be expecting that somebody's never going to follow their intuition. And what that means is that this person might know you are fated, but they're never going to follow that. They're never going to listen to their intuition and say, Capricorn is your person, is your soulmate, is the one. It could be, you might be feeling that here because it kind of looks like you are disillusioned here about a situation. Yeah, it definitely looks like that here. And then, of course, we see the Three of Swords down here. And so coming into play, Six of Wands, Page of Wands. This is a victory. And this is a victory. It could be a recognition. It's typically a victory. And then we have this Page of Wands. And, you know, and this Page of Wands can be somebody bringing you, right, it could be somebody bringing you news right here. Could be. Let's see what else they have to say. And this particular deck's different. Or a messenger with news about your career. Maybe you have, coming into play, a message about your career here. You could be finding out here that you have like some type of a victory with regard to a career or a job. You could be finding that out right here. And this is coming into play. Maybe you have a job offer, something like that. This could be you learning something new about your own victory in your life. Not so much about this, but it could be this too as well. The same situation. Really interesting. Let's get another card about what's coming into play for Capricorn. Let's see what we got. Six of Cups. This person, somebody from the past, could be bringing you news here. Let's get another card. Page of Swords. This is what you're wondering about. You're wondering if they're going to bring you some news about a victory. I feel like you are wondering if they are still undecided over here. Indecision. Yeah, you're wondering if this person is undecided about you. I feel like you want like the real deal here, probably the real McCoy. And you might feel like you are just getting kind of the basic in this relationship with the braid. You might just think that, you know, I'm just getting like breadcrumbs, like real basic possibly. Because this card talks about basic and survival, the braid, like something really basic, right? Like whoever, this person didn't really want a braid. No, they wanted like a highlight and an updo. Yeah, they did. Let's see what we have, you guys. Nothing wrong with braids, right? Let's see what we got. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and this is energies that are like leaving you. Like you don't know what to do. You're like, well, I'm just going to put the swords down and leave it to God. Pretty sure here. Queen of Wands reversed, coming soon. Justice. Let's see what else is coming soon possibly. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. This is liberation in this deck. The Eight of Swords reversed. And we have Justice. So, you know, this is a decision most likely to be free. Could be. Somebody could really be making that. But the fact that if they are this fire sign and they are in the reverse, this could mean that they are unable to do this. Or they're doing it by the hair on their chinny chin chin, like barely. Could be. I feel like this talks about kind of you feel disillusioned because you want them to make the decision. They could be making this, but I don't feel like they're going to make this right now. I don't think so, because the taskmaster is here. It could be saying this person is doing this, but it's usually something that needs to be done. And here we have the indecision card. Because somebody's trapped in fear. It showed up right after that card. And no, these are not from the same deck. No, but this is trapped in fear and decision together. This person might be coming to you and lying to you saying, yeah, we're going to be together. It's possible because we have the Deceit card. They could be lying to somebody they're with. Because this Three of Swords showing up here. Your person might be with somebody and they need to be single. They need to be liberated. This Eight of Swords is liberation. This can talk about somebody who already made the decision because he put the sword down. But, you know, and he's actually letting the bird go. Which could talk about liberation too. Let's see what they say about justice in this deck. Let's see what they say here. Because to me it looks like these are the things that need to be done. Somebody has to liberate themselves here. They have to make a decision to do it. Maybe they are not doing this because they are trying to have compassion for somebody. Could be. Somebody's trapped in fear. I don't think that's you, Capricorn. Here you are. You put the swords down. You're not crying. No. And you're not like, you don't have the Five of Cups here. This is probably your person who's trapped in fear, which is the Eight of Swords in the deck. Let's see what we have here for justice. Yeah. Which is number 11. Like the scales, like a 2, right? Let's see what it says here. This is ruled by Libra for sure. Justice is an ideal that takes patience and sacrifice to achieve. They're talking about a fair hearing here. Interesting. And this talks about, what does it say? It says, the goddess of justice is seated on her throne, perfectly balanced between the twin pillars of mercy and severity. With one hand, she releases a white dove of peace, which carries an olive branch in its beak. In her other hand, she holds the scales of justice, which swing loosely out of kilter. Without justice, there can be no peace. It says her double-edged sword lies on the ground at her feet. In the near future, she'll take up arms. Justice is a card of reason and logic, unswayed by the heat of passion or appeals to emotion. It is also the card of fairness and balance, as the ultimate. Yeah, this is like a arbiter, like somebody who arbitrates, right, or a mediator. As the ultimate arbiter, justice holds a two-edged sword, a reminder that fairness cuts both ways. This person, whoever they are, is trying to make some type of fair and balanced decision. They could be thinking here that whatever decision they make may bring them peace. It could be, because whoever this person is not in peace with the Eight of Swords. I don't think that's you trapped in fear. I think that's somebody else. Somebody who needs to make this decision, I believe. Somebody who probably needs to liberate themselves. This person might be thinking here, or you could be thinking, if you set yourself free, you might feel peace. Because this Justice card really kind of talks about getting peace. Gaining peace. We have the Three of Swords down here. And this is how others might affect you, Capricorn. This is like relationship troubles. See what else we have? The Eight of Swords. Ten of Swords. You might feel like you have, like, you're dealing with this hassle. You probably want somebody to end something right here, Ten of Swords. He's walking away from, like, kind of like a defeat or a battlefield. He left the swords here. These people are watching him walk away. He's the winner. He won. He's walking away. This is how other people affect you. I just feel like you need this person to, like, walk away from somebody probably. Because this is getting to you. Three of Swords. Like this relationship troubles. That's how it looks. Wow. The Fool card showing up here. And this could be how you affect somebody else. This is this person. They want to take a leap of faith on you. They want a new world with you. They want to have you naked again, Capricorn. They do. One more time. Right? For sure. At least once, Capricorn. Because we have the apple. Temptation will test you. And then we have too much concern with sex over here with the rabbit. So this is how you're affecting them. This person wants, like, you are their major wish fulfillment. They want to end another cycle and take this chance and take this risk. But they are still, I believe, undecided. We see the Indecision card here. We see trapped in fear. And we see the gesture. Jumping cliffs here. Like we always say, I say, I'm going to jump ship here. It means leave. He's definitely leaving. He could fall to his death here because this is a very high cliff. I don't think this is just right down here at the bottom. In fact, these cliffs are up here with the clouds. Yeah, they are. So this gesture could die if he jumps. And you're like, well, I don't care. I want my prince. It's okay if he shows up dead. I'm just teasing. We have the Lovers. This is your fear or your hopes. Five of Cups. I feel like you're hoping they're going to make a choice, but you're fearing this is just going to end. Like you're going to grieve it. You could be hoping this person sees this as a real turning point in their life. Like it's time for you to come with me and jump ship. And that's how this reading looks. We're going to end this reading. It's really interesting. I feel like it is. But I feel like you've reached a certain place in your life, Capricorn, where you're like, well, I don't feel like waiting for this much more. I feel like you don't. You might have down here, it's possible you have a lot of opportunities here. And you could be doing well. And so you could be wondering, well, God, every other part of my life's good. But let's see. And the extended, the link is below. They're all super affordable. We're also going to see how they feel about you. And we're going to do their spread just like this. And we're going to see where they're coming from. We're going to be nosy, blippity blips. Thanks so much, Capricorn, for joining me. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.